Hey everybody. On a recent summer camping trip, I was assigned a spot that was literally perpendicular to the campground loop road. It was such a challenge for me to back in due to the angle, believe me. I'm usually pretty careful about backing in, but this time I grazed this tree and I heard a crunching sound. And after I got successfully parked, I examined the entire trailer and saw that the rear end of the awning had some damage. Now, luckily, all that was damaged was the end cap. The awning was still fully functional. It might have been so much worse, so I consider myself very lucky. I went onto YouTube after I got home to see if there were any videos showing how to replace the end cap on this particular Thule awning, and I couldn't find one. So it's up to me now to get that information out there.
Now, y'all kept your original owner's manuals, right? I'm meticulous about these things for this very reason. The Thule awning that comes stock on my 2019 RPod Model 180, and probably thousands of RVs out there, is the Thule Crown Model 5200. Now, trying to find a replacement part in the USA was impossible. Maybe you'll have better luck. I had to order from overseas in England, and it was costly. Including the cost of shipping, the total was almost $75. Again, I'm considering myself lucky that I didn't damage the awning and the trailer. It could have been a disaster, so $75 is good with me. To remove the end cap, you'll need a Torx head screwdriver. A Torx head screwdriver has 6 points on it, like a star. I determined the size needed was T20 by 100 millimeters, which is pictured here. It took about 10 days for the end cap to arrive from England, which was not bad. I had to pick it up from the local post office for some reason. I was a little nervous opening it because if it didn't match or was the wrong part or didn't fit, I knew sending it back to England was not going to be cost effective.
Hopefully, here is the old end cap. All right, hopefully the new one looks just like this. One of the things I know that we're not going to be able to match up, I think, is color. I don't see this like beigeish grayish color available. So what I had to get was black or white. That's all I saw. So, all right, let's have a look. But see, it's a different color, but it looks like the right part. The other thing is that you have to get both end caps. I didn't see them sold separately, so that's just the way it is. All right, let's open up this baby and have a look. Okay, does it look the exact? It does. It looks the exact same, doesn't it? Look at that. See, it got this screw fastener that broke off. That broke off when I hit the tree. So this looks like a pretty easy install as long as you have the right tools, right?
Okay, to remove the old awning end cap, first remove the set screw using the Torx screwdriver, and then press the tab in the back of the awning housing, and that little tab holds the end cap in place. But then with a bit of jiggling, the end cap should come right off. Reverse the process to install the new end cap. Make sure the tab on the back of the end cap sits snugly in that little opening back there, and then the end cap fits snugly over the end of the awning. Note that I had to redo this to make sure this lip right here was seated inside the end cap, not outside. So it should look like this in the end. And once you have the end cap properly in place, the set screw should line up perfectly so you can tighten down the end cap. Close the awning and you're done. This turned out pretty easy, and I don't think it's any big deal that the color doesn't match perfectly. So I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.